哎呀！咖喱就来，这个高了，这个，哎。在喂你看啦，哇，你边边嗰邊啊！
On September 24th, the most powerful storm of the season slammed into southern China, making landfall near Yangjiang in Guangdong Province. The monster system, which had roared across the South China Sea for days, finally struck the mainland with terrifying force. Winds strong enough to rip apart buildings and waves towering like walls of water battered the coast, leaving millions in fear as night fell.
Before we dive deeper into the incredible details of this disaster, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Don't forget to leave a comment below telling us what you think about these extreme weather events. Your support helps us bring you the most important updates on natural disasters happening around the world. As Rasa approached land, the storm packed sustained winds of nearly 145 kilometers per hour, with gusts reaching an incredible 240 kilometers per hour in exposed coastal towns such as Chaozhou and Yangmen. Roofs were peeled away like paper, trees uprooted by the thousands, and power lines snapped, plunging neighborhoods into darkness. Massive waves, driven by storm surges of up to 3 meters, pounded Guangdong's sea defenses and pushed seawater deep inland. Roads and promenades vanished beneath a raging tide, while residents watched in horror as vehicles were swept away in seconds. In Yangjiang, entire districts were submerged, with water rising so fast that streets became rivers in less than an hour. Public transport shut down completely, isolating communities while emergency crews raced against time to evacuate families. Authorities had ordered the evacuation of nearly 1.9 million residents before Rasa's arrival, a decision that experts believe prevented mass casualties.
by the time the storm passed through Guangdong, the province reported no confirmed local deaths, a remarkable outcome given the scale of the disaster. But other regions weren't as fortunate. In Taiwan, deadly flash floods and massive landslides swept through villages, claiming at least 17 lives and destroying bridges, homes, and farmland. In the Philippines and Hong Kong, Rayasa's outer bands had already caused flooding and widespread damage days before landfall in China. The destruction in Guangdong was immense. Factories collapsed, communication lines were severed, and major highways were blocked by fallen trees and landslides. Emergency shelters overflowed with families seeking safety, while hospitals treated injuries ranging from cuts caused by shattered glass to fractures from collapsed walls. Local authorities declared the highest-level emergency alert, urging residents to remain indoors until conditions stabilized.
Cao lên rồi lại. Xin cả cao là xin cả. Ơi.
As Rasa moved inland toward Maoming, it weakened from super typhoon status, but the danger didn't end. Torrential rains triggered flash floods and landslides in mountainous areas, cutting off rural villages and threatening vital transport links. Meteorologists warned that secondary disasters like mudslides and river flooding could follow in the storm's wake. The broader economic impact is expected to be severe. Guangdong is one of China's largest manufacturing and trade hubs, and with airports grounded, ports shut down, and shipping lanes disrupted, analysts predict billions of yuan in losses. Experts are also warning that global supply chains could be further strained by the delays caused in the Pearl River Delta, one of the busiest logistics corridors in the world.
This storm is another grim reminder of how climate change is fueling stronger, more frequent, and more destructive typhoons. In 2025 alone, China has endured catastrophic floods in the north, record-breaking summer heat waves, and now one of the fiercest typhoons in recent memory. Scientists warn that densely populated coastal cities like Shenzhen, Zhuhai, and Guangzhou will remain increasingly vulnerable to these devastating events.
哇，好恐怖那本喎，要看有咯。我靠！看腳。
For now, southern China is in recovery mode. Roads remain blocked, power outages persist in many neighborhoods, and families are still waiting for news about when it will be safe to return home. The skies may clear in the coming days, but the process of rebuilding lives, restoring infrastructure, and healing communities will take weeks, if not months.
Motor
海水倒灌啊，站在上面，人行道都这么高，两个车，哎呦，保佑，赶紧停啊，不能再逛，再逛就要淹到上来了。
哇！哇塞！
Stay tuned, because we will continue following the aftermath of Super Typhoon Rasa and bring you the latest updates as new information emerges. And remember, don't just watch, be part of the conversation. Like this video, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and share it with others. Together, we can raise awareness about the reality of extreme weather events worldwide.